Hello, friends. Hello, family. Just jumping on, trying to find a time to create a little bit of weekly communication time if I can. A time that I can record some communication, some sharing time. You know, what I've learned along my way to restoring health beyond 50. You know, how to get your health back beyond 50. 50 and fit, right? If you want to lose weight, if you want to tone up, if you want to feel motivated again, really we want to connect to something that we can sustain. We want to talk about sustainability. We want to talk about lifestyle. And so here I am, Saturday afternoon, just, my son at his friend's house, and my daughter's at work, and my wife out running errands. And I had 6 hours to make a little bit of retreat time for myself, and I've had a couple hours of retreat time. And I want to say, if you can start to, make your lifestyle a little bit more of a holiday, so that you're sort of making your life into something that you love, right? So that your life becomes your passion. So it starts to fuel you or excite you, right? You want to get that childlike mind again. When we were children, we were excited. We saw opportunity ahead of us. Somewhere beyond 40, beyond 45, beyond 50, we start to feel sort of the weight of life. And this starts to slow us down. It's more a thought process. It's a change of mind that happens in our midlife. And we can get out of it again, right? And it really happens by learning how to start our own internal flame, right? Getting our own fire started for the day. And I really think that has to become your lifestyle, that you start to build a lifestyle that's focused on controlling, managing your health yourself, sort of taking back control of your health by taking back control of your life, right? It's all from that idea that, I am the creator of my life. And if I can get myself into a really positive, anchored, centered, creative space more often, then I'm creating at will. I'm creating what I want, rather than creating in a reaction sort of state of mind, which is where we most of the time are. So, I had this afternoon time, I had a bentonite clay bath. I've been drinking distilled water. Distilled water is a wonderful way to detoxify the body. I've been sitting in the solar room, so I'm getting a infrared light, right? These are light therapies. These are solar therapies. These are frequencies. These are frequencies. The bentonite clay is a frequency or an energy. So you're sitting in the bath and you're taking in that ionic or that energy from the clay. So you're sort of absorbing that. The same thing in here in the solar room, I can absorb the infrared treatment that's coming in from the walls, right? So we can take the loving energy that's around us, and sometimes we can take in some negative energy that's around us, right? And we can see that we are in control of the energy that we're taking in and the energy that we're taking out. But sometimes from the outside, we can't control the energy. Whereas from the inside, we have complete control of the energy. So if we can take some time daily, if we could, or at least the weekend, once a week, I take some time where I'm taking control of my moment, right? To do some self-therapy, at least once a week. I say every day, physical, mental wellness every day. When I say physical, I mean movement and nutrition. And when I say mental, I mean thoughts and words, thinking and speaking, right? So getting ourselves in an anchored frame of mind within ourselves will have us in a more anchored frame of mind and energy that we are creating, putting out, sort of the energy that we want to in our life, right? So we're sort of getting what we're giving to our life. And if we can change the energy that we're giving off to our life, we can do this by changing the energy inside of ourselves. By changing the energy inside of ourselves, by rehydrating ourselves, and by changing the hydrogen and the oxygen within ourselves. And we can do that with our breath, we can do that with our food, we can do that with our exercise, and we can also just do that with just some meditation, just some meditation time, some soothing time, so some soft music, some time where you can sort of stop focusing on what's around you and take a moment to focus in on what's going on within you. And this is done best just by observation of the breath. I always teach that the breath is the balancer. It's our give and take from our life, from life. Just observation of that while you breathe. Just breathing with the idea that each in-breath and out-breath is a moment, an opportunity for creation. And what are we thinking about most often is our predominant thought. And is our predominant thought an anchored, loving, balanced thought? Now, all things in nature balance. So with a balanced thought, you can balance your body or your being. This is like holding an anchored thought inside of yourself as you breathe, like a loving thought inside of yourself while you breathe. You have to take an act of refuge, is what they say in the East. It's like you're putting down kind of the things around you and you're really focusing on the things within you. You're coming out of your thinking mind, your critical mind, and you're dropping into your body mind or your heart center, into feeling, into the feminine body, into the parasympathetic, or the healing within yourself. That's right, all things here balance in nature. Nature has a natural balance to it. And if I can hold an anchored, balanced thought within myself while I breathe, that this will create a balance within me. So just gonna teach like 4 balanced breaths, 4 anchored, balanced, centering breaths. As we breathe in, I want to intend as if I'm breathing up creation, or breathing up life, or breathing in the All, or the All-Father, or God, the Source. With your in-breath, try and breathe in creation and draw it up in your breath. As you breathe in and you hold your breath, it's as if you're holding in creation. It's just breathe up creation and hold creation within you. It's like an intending of your energy to rise. It's like a calling up of your energy. It's like you're summoning your own energy to come up. You're rising up the gift of life. So you breathe it in, you hold it in, and then you breathe it out, and you allow it to move through your body, through your life. So let's try to put that together with an in and an out breath. And we'll pause. We'll breathe in and hold and pause. And then we'll breathe out and we'll hold and pause. And allow that energy to move through the body. So this is the first anchored thought to sort of recommit yourself for the day to life, like your gratitude for life. Else you'd be dead. You know, we have to each day sort of devote or be grateful for our life, else we have an ungrateful heart. And with an ungrateful heart, we can never succeed. So first we must be grateful for life. The first commitment of the day. The second commitment is a commitment to the gift that life has given you. Life has given every soul a gift. It's a gift of unconditional love and happiness. So it's our job as a soul each day to find the gift that's been given to you today. So we have to be looking for the gift each day. And we have to find and receive the gift each day. We have to do this within ourselves. So we're going to try to breathe in the second breath. The first in and out breath was an anchoring in life. The second is in the gift of life. So we're breathing in the gift of life, the gift of love, unconditional love and happiness. We're drawing that up and we're holding that inside of ourselves for ourselves. And then we're breathing out and we're giving it out and allowing it to move and flow through ourselves for the day. This is the second breath of the day. Breathing in the gift, the loving gift that's been given to me today. These are what I say 4 anchored thoughts or 4 commitments for the day. The third commitment is once you've sort of found the gift for yourself, the gift of happiness and joy and love, and given it and received it for yourself, it's now to give it to another. It's to give it to the other, or it's to give it to the healing that needs to happen in your life. Whether you've got some pain or some trouble in your body or your life, it's to sort of send it to your shadow, to your inner child, to your healing, to heal yourself. This is priority number 1, to get your health back. And then it's also with an intent of love for your partner, for the other, for the opposition in your life. In any partnership, divine partnership, each partner is an oppositional pole in your life. So the energy flows between the 2 poles of your divine partnership. So a wishing of love to your partner, a wishing of love to your disease, your sickness, your pain, your problem within yourself, with your health. It's a loving of yourself. It's the same way you're loving the sick part of yourself, or you're loving sort of the other, whether you're in full agreement of your other or not. It's just having a loving thought from a higher perspective that I want to get my health back, that I want to have a loving partnership with you, regardless of how it is. I want to have a loving partnership with you. It's a loving thought for the other or for the opposition in yourself, the opposition with your health trouble, or your partner trouble. A positive loving for yourself and the other is the third anchoring thought of the day. The third anchoring breath is an inhale and drawing up the gift that you're giving away to your health trouble, to your shadow, to your inner child, to your healing, or to your divine partnership, to yourself and to the other. This is a commitment to reciprocate the love that's being given to you. You are receiving love from your partner. You're receiving love from the other. Whether or not you're having a fight with the other or not, you're in a partnership that you are receiving benefit from your partnership. Your loving union has an energy associated with it. Regardless of how your partnership is, if you are in a divine partnership, a loving thought for your partner is necessary to be anchored for your day. The fourth anchored thought of the day is for your dependents, for your children, or for all of the others in life. It's a love for your children, and it's the same love that you must have for all others. This is the fourth anchored thought. The same way you love the troublesome part of yourself is from an external perspective. It's the same way that you must love your partner, and it's the same way that you must love your children, and the same way you must love the others that we live with. This is the fourth anchored thought, a loving anchored thought for self and for others. This fourth thought is really finding love and giving love to every part of your life, to everything in your life. It's getting a bigger perspective of yourself and your life on a daily basis. It's changing your thought process from the fight or flight of the day to come down into your parasympathetic or your spirit body or your healing center or your heart center. This is something that we need to learn to do, and as we practice doing, we become better at it. This has developed in me from a physical and mental readiness, a daily readiness that's developed a light inside of myself, an inspiration inside of me. Just following my eternal inspiration, just sharing my inspired energy with you today. Thank you for joining me for 4 anchored thoughts, some centering, some energy healings, some meditation, some conscious breathing, some out of the box thought. Have yourself a super awesome, terrific